guys. This year has been pretty fucking good. I've accomplished pretty much every goal that I've set out to achieve. There's been failures here and there, of course, but I persevered, and it's been a really all-around solid year. July was a fucking mess. I don't know what happened. I thought I would make a video about what do you do when things don't go the way that you want them to. So in August, I turned 21. For most people, when they turn 21, we're gonna go out, we're gonna get drunk, and we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. Everything is legal now. I didn't really give a fuck about that. If you think about it like this, I'm pretty sure at least 50% of 20-year-olds have probably already drank before. So is turning 21 really that big of a deal if you've already been blackout drunk at least once? I don't think so. A lot of people say when you turn 21, you're more free. Everything is legal now. You could do whatever you want. You could fucking... What can I do now that I'm 21 that I couldn't already do before besides buy alcohol legally? The only thing that I can see from turning 21 is that I have more responsibilities than I had before. During July, I found myself really upset. I was like, damn, I've had so many good months in a row, creating all these irrational fears of if I keep fucking up like this, then I might go back to where I was before. Now I'm being super hard on myself, and that makes me even more upset. And because of that, I got into this habit throughout the month of just really beating myself up for those few minor mistakes that I made, because they weren't in line with the goals that I wanted to accomplish for the month. And so considering how July went, I really wasn't feeling celebrating my 21st birthday in honor of having more responsibilities and being able to buy alcohol because I am of legal age now. Once I got to August, basically what had happened is that I took 10 days off of work to reflect on what happened in July. Most people are probably gonna say that that's completely unusual, and most people can't take 10 days off of work just so they can think, but that's what I did. Once I came out of the 10 days, I came to this realization and motivation to want to make a video about how to just be okay with making a mistake. Because I feel like so many people nowadays, they'll set a ton of goals, they'll make a whole list, and then a week later, you're burnt out, you're annoyed and frustrated because you're not seeing progress, you didn't get to where you wanted to be. And I think it's really easy to get into this mindset where I'm gonna create a bunch of goals, and if I don't accomplish those goals, I'm gonna really beat myself up over this, because what am I doing if I can't achieve simple goals that I set for myself? Because why wouldn't I want to do positive things for myself? Something that I kind of came to the realization to is that in your own life, if you're doing productive things, you're doing positive things for yourself or others, and you slip up and you make one mistake, it's not fair to yourself to just completely destroy your personal work and your own self-esteem because you made one mistake. But it's really easy to do because nobody likes to make mistakes. So I get it. And of course it's easier said than done, but something that I think should be a habit that everybody practices every day, constantly in any situation, is when something negative happens to you, just take that reflect on it for a few moments and then move on to the next thing. But make sure you learn the lesson from whatever the moment was. If you make a mistake and then you reflect on it for a few moments and then you just make the mistake again, then you didn't really reflect on the moment and you didn't learn a lesson from the situation. You just repeated the same mistake. And it's okay to repeat the same mistake a couple times, but if you've repeated the same mistake 10 times and you've reflected every time and you still haven't gotten it figured out, maybe you're just not reflecting hard enough, and maybe you should try a little harder. I think a lot of us, including myself, try to strive for perfection, because who doesn't want to be perfect? What? When we see little dents or scratches in the perfection that we're trying to get after, we really get upset with ourselves. I think it's just a part of our human nature. It blocks out everything else that you want to do. Any creative thing, health-related thing you want to do, goal you want to achieve, any negative thought just slows that process down. So anything you can do to eliminate as many negative thoughts as possible so you can persevere as strongly and as quickly as possible is something that I think should be in everybody's daily priority list. Something that everybody should practice every day, because there's no reason to be super hard on yourself when you make a mistake. I had a friend who told me, when your friend makes a mistake, do you talk to them the way you talk to yourself when you make a mistake? And it's true. Unless you're an asshole, then you're just gonna bag everybody. But if you're a good, normal human being, then you look at your own issues or somebody else's issues, you just try to help them find a way to move forward and be better after the mistake. If you could do it for others, you could 100% do it for yourself. Considering that this is a problem that runs through my family and a lot of people, I'm gonna go out of my way to unbreak that genetic habit. There's so much to do. There's so many things to see, people to meet, impressions to make, skills to learn, experiences to be had. Why would I spend so much time being so hard on myself for making a mistake? Especially when you have so many other positive things going on in your life. What's the point? That's it. Hopefully I can make this into something, or maybe this video will be a total flop. I don't know. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Bye.